Feminist slam poetry. The College National Poetry Slam.
Maybe this one will be good.
Yeah.
To J.K. Rowling, from Cho Chang. When you put me in your books, millions of Asian girls across America rejoiced. Finally, a potential Halloween costume that wasn't a geisha or Mulan. I mean, what's not to love about me? I'm everybody's favorite character. I totally get to fight tons of Death Eaters and have a great sense of humor, and I'm full of complex emotions. Oh, wait! That's the version of Harry Potter where I'm not fucking worthless. First of all...
So she's criticizing the only Asian character in Harry Potter? Is that what she's doing?
Yeah.
Like she should have had a bigger role in the story?
Yeah,
it's really problematic, Ben.
Yeah, man.
Problematic.
Because, you know, she's the only Asian character in the book, and, you know, you really should have had her doing more and kicking more ass.
Some Asian expendable character.
Where's the Inuit character?
I don't know, dude. That's a good question. Where's the Pacific Islander character that saves the day and beats Voldemort, dude? Why's it got to be 3 white kids that beat Voldemort, huh?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
I don't know, man.
You put me in Ravenclaw. Of course, the only Asian at Hogwarts would be put in the nerdy house. Too bad you didn't have a house that specialized in computers and math.
Nerdy house.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah, because it's you know, that's totally a stereotype that Asians excel academically. There's no statistics that verify or back that up at all.
Robbie, huh? I know. You thought you were being tolerant. Between me, Dean, and the Indian twins, Hogwarts has like 5 brown people. It doesn't matter.
Is the racial makeup of Hogwarts a pressing societal issue? Is this really...
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that some work of fiction is really pressing to my needs and wants of reality and what's going on in the world. I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
I was really offended that they didn't have more white people in that show Roots.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
like, why weren't some of the slaves white people?
I saw this movie, The Wiz. It was like all black people. And like, where the fuck are the white people in this movie? This is bullshit. I feel like my fucking, you know, race isn't properly represented in this fictional world.
Yep.
You guys ever seen that movie Memoirs of a Geisha?
Yeah.
All the white people in that movie were like these rapist American Marines that were just there to fuck little Japanese girls. You know what I mean? I was really offended by that and think that like whites should have had a more proportionate casting in a movie set in Japan about Japanese people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Nah, you're not racist. Just like how you're not homophobic because Dumbledore is totally gay. Of course, it's not mentioned in the books, but man, hasn't society come so far? Now gays don't just have to be closeted in real life, they can even be closeted fictionally.
I'm outraged. I'm right.
hold on. Like,
How does she? Oh, go ahead.
Maybe like it just never came up in the book.
This
like,
isn't even a poem. There's no rhythm to it at all. It's just her bitching. I mean, like, at least some of the ones we've watched had some sort of like poetic rhythm to it. This is just like her being like, yeah, guess what? In this movie, there weren't enough people of this race. Doesn't that suck? Yeah.
to a crowd of idiots, just like, yeah, woo. What are you wondering?
I'm just wondering, like, how she wanted to shoehorn Dumbledore's being gay in. Like Harry walked into Dumbledore's office and heard an odd squeaking sound. He rounded the corner to see Dumbledore mounting Snape, his penis buried deeply in Snape's clutching asshole.
Ignore what you saw, Potter.
Or was Dumbledore supposed to be like, Harry, you have to seek the Philosopher's Stone. Also, I'm gay. Like why would it come up? Isn't it better that it didn't come up? Isn't it better that Dumbledore's gay and it wasn't like, look at me, I'm flamboyant, throwing glitter everywhere and fucking guys? Isn't it better?
No.
That Dumbledore was just gay?
No, Paul. It's not better. It's racist. It's homophobic.
Cho and Chang are both last names. They are both Korean last names. I'm supposed to be Chinese. Me being named Cho Chang is like a Frenchman being named Garcia Sanchez. So
There's also a character in that book named Hermione, which no one in history has ever been named. Just putting that out there.
Thank you for giving me a costume.
No, you were given that name. A fictional character
I am just
was.
the latest participant in a long tradition of turning Asian women
I hate
into a
to tell
tragic
this girl.
fetish. Madam,
I hate to tell this girl. J.K. Rowling didn't give you anything. You're not in the book.
Yeah,
You're not.
She's pretending like she's speaking from the perspective of that character.
So anytime there's an Asian or white or Mexican or black or Hindu or Indonesian character in a fucking movie, that's a referendum on every person of that race. And every person of that race needs to stand up and give an impassioned speech about how it didn't closely match what they hold dear.
Yes.
It's not about you.
Her next one will be about Kato on the Green Hornet.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I can't wait to hear that poem.
Yeah.
Butterfly. Japanese woman falls in love with a white soldier, is abandoned, kills herself with Saigon. Vietnamese woman falls in love with a white soldier, is abandoned, kills herself. Memoirs of a geisha. Lucy Liu and Mother. Schoolgirl porn, so let me cry over boys more than I
Okay,
speak.
hold up. Memoirs of a Geisha was not about an Asian girl that falls in love with a white man. It was about an Asian girl that falls in love with an Asian man and follows him all throughout history and eventually ends up with him. What the fuck are you talking? There was a character in Memoirs of a Geisha that was fucking a bunch of white guys.
That's close enough.
That happened. But
The least flattering Asian character is the main character for the purposes of this poem.
Yeah, it's a poem.
Yeah.
This angry feminist tirade.
Poems don't have to have meter or rhythm or any of that anymore. They just, it's just whatever you want to say.
Just
In
enough.
fact,
Just outrage. Outrage and offense.
Every appearance I've ever had on the Drunken Peasants, all of my words are just like a poem.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one really long poem.
There's one really long, unmetered, unrhyming, no sort of rhythm or anything poem that I'm doing, just delivering constantly, all the time. This is part of it. Everything's part of it. It's amazing how that works.
Let me fulfill your diversity quota. Just one more brown girl mourning her
They're the
white
ones that
hero.
want diversity
no
quotas.
wonder Harry Potter's got yellow fever. We giggle behind small hands and no speak English. What else could a man see in me? What else could I be but what you made me? Subordinate, submissive, subplot. Go ahead. Tell me I'm overreacting. Ignore the fact that your books have sold over 400 million copies worldwide. I am plastered across movie screens a best-selling caricature.
No, you're not.
Last summer,
You're delivering.
I met a boy who spoke like rain against windows. He had his father's blue
God, here it
eyes.
comes. This is the poem.
He'd press his wrist against mine and say he was too pale, that my skin was so much more beautiful to him. I was Pacific sunset, almond milk, a porcelain cup. When he left me, I told myself I should have seen it coming. I wasn't sure I was sad, but I cried anyway. Girls who look like me are supposed to cry over boys who look like him. I'd seen all the movies and read all the books. We were just following the plot.
Well, then you're a moron. If you're like looking to fictional characters for cues as how to be as a person, like Harry Potter's Asian character, I view that as J.K. Rowling's instruction manual to me as an Asian girl about how I'm supposed to be. Then that's not on J.K. Rowling, that's on you for being a fucking nitwit, okay?
No, it's on J.K. Rowling, TJ. She's misrepresenting Asian characters.
I learned how to be a white person from watching Deliverance. That's why I just squeal like a pig and let guys mount me and fuck me in the woods any old time. I don't know any better. What else can I be but what you have made me? That was my favorite line. What else can I be but what you have made me? How about your fucking self? How about you think for your fucking self? If you don't like the demure little don't do it. If you don't like white guys, stop dating them.